After nearly a week off, the Grayson County Cougars return to the hardwood for a matchup against the Chargers of Bullitt East. Last season, it was the Chargers who took down the Cougs in a double-digit win in the Cougar Den. Last night, it was the Lady Cougars who picked up a statement win. Tonight, the Cougs get a chance for one of their own. And a good evening and welcome to Mount Washington, Kentucky and Bullitt East High School. This is the Locker Room Show here on K105 and K105 Digital Productions. This is the Locker Room Show. Sam Gormley with you tonight as we welcome you here to a snowy night. Apparently the snow is coming in, but it's hot inside here. Actually, temperature-wise, it is warm, but we're fired up here for a good matchup between the Grayson County Cougars, entering with a record of 2-1, and the 1-0 Bullitt East Chargers. Coming up on our Locker Room Show, we'll introduce you to both the Chargers and the Cougars, talk to the head man of the Cougars, Travis Johnston, and give you tonight's starting lineups. That comes up and more right here on the Locker Room Show on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When I was a kid, my dad would hold a nickel in one hand and a dime in the other and ask, which one is bigger? Of course, the nickel was bigger, but the dime was worth more. Think about that. With all the bank mergers going on, does bigger make them better? I don't think so. Wilson & Muir Bank is a locally owned community bank based right here in Kentucky. I like dealing with people I know personally, the same people I've trusted with my money for years. That's why it's my bank. Wilson & Muir Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19. The anxiety can be overwhelming. If you're feeling extra worried, you're not alone. You can still contact a mental health professional. They're ready to help you get through this. And remember, prepare, focus on the essentials. Protect, keep some space from people outside your home, and disinfect a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
Welcome back here to Bullitt East High School, Mount Washington, Kentucky. Grayson County traveling here to face the 1-0 Bullitt East Chargers, who are coached by Jason Couch. He's in his fifth season, 68-54. Couch posted a 203-86 record and won 2 7th region titles in 9 seasons at Louisville Eastern before he moved to take the job at Shelby County, where he was 63-56. Took a couple of years off and then came to coach Bullitt East back before the start of the 2015-16 season. Last year, Bullitt East was 13-16. They lost to J-Town in the 24th District semifinals. Chargers, though, were 3-13 in the middle of January before finishing the year with a 10-13 record over their final 13 games. That included winning 10 of 11. When you look at that team, though, they lost a lot from that season's year. In fact, 72.8% of their scoring from last season, including leading scorers Zach Perdue and Hunter Brogan. Perdue is playing college basketball for North Greenville University. It's a Division II school in South Carolina. And Hunter Brogan is playing for Division I Bellarmine. For Bullitt East, they had their first game of the season against Cal, 84-76. They were winners on Tuesday evening, and in that game it was the Blandford brothers that led the way. Tucker Blandford, the younger brother, 24 points and 10 rebounds. Will Blandford, the older brother, had 22 points and 4 rebounds. Also in that game in double figures was Colin Powell. He had 10 points and 7 rebounds. And Cameron Brogan added 10 points and 6 rebounds for Bullitt East. Last season, they averaged 63.6 points a game, shot 42% from the field, 31% from 3. In fact, since 1998, the only matchup between these two teams was 1 year ago, and it was the Chargers who got the best of the Cougars 59-44. Grayson off to a 2-1 start. We'll let you know how they did that and introduce you more to them coming up, as this is the Locker Room Show on K105.
Being prepared is a part of who you are, but it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
We, the people, are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
Cougars are 2-1 entering tonight's game here at Mount Washington, Kentucky against Bullitt East. In fact, winners of their last 2 home wins over Metcalfe County on Saturday and Breckinridge County last week, 63-51. For Grayson County, the leading scorer this season has been Chandler McRae. He's averaging 14.7 points a game. Leading rebounder has been River Blanton, 9.3 rebounds per game. River coming off of his career-high 19 points in the win over Metcalfe County on Saturday. The thing that has stood out the most, though, for Grayson County so far this season is that last year they averaged only 23.5 rebounds per game. This year they're averaging 37.3 and have had 30-plus rebounds in all 3 of their games. When you go back to last season, the entire year, 32 games, they only had 30 rebounds in a game 3 times. So they've already matched that total through 3 games only this season. Coach Johnson's got to be happy with his defensive and rebounding the ball. And that, I mean, you look at it, you're 2-1 because you're dominating teams on the board. In fact, you're out-rebounding teams by an average of 13.3 rebounds through the first 3 games. You're going to do that, you're going to win yourself a lot of games when you take control of the glass. Grayson County, other players you need to know, Keegan Sharp struggling from 3 to start off with. In fact, he's 12.5%, but he's doing the other things, and that's the most important thing. When you have a shooter that's struggling, the most important thing is that you want to keep shooting, keep the trust in it and let it fly. But it's also, he's playing good defense. He's making the inside shots. He's making his free throws. He's making it to where Coach Johnston can't take him off the floor. It's important when you're not making 3-pointers. Grayson County 2-1. Their next game is on Monday against a team I heard it's a big game. Edmondson County? I don't know. It's almost like the past 3 times that they played at the Cougar Den, there's been some fireworks. I don't know. We'll talk a little bit more about that as the night goes on. Speaking of Coach Johnson, we'll talk to him next right here on K105.
Spending time outdoors has never felt more valuable. Whether it's exploring nature or relaxing in your yard, let's do it responsibly. Before going out, check for closures and fire restrictions. Practice social distancing. even when outside and on the trail. Back at home, if burning yard debris, keep your pile small. And no matter where you are, be sure to properly extinguish any outdoor fire. Drown, stir, drown, feel. We're all in this together. Help keep our safe places safe.
Being prepared is a part of who you are. But it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you'll go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
Spending time outdoors has never felt more valuable. Whether it's exploring nature or relaxing in your yard, let's do it responsibly. Before going out, check for closures and fire restrictions. Practice social distancing, even when outside and on the trail. Back at home, if burning yard debris, keep your pile small. And no matter where you are, be sure to properly extinguish any outdoor fire. Drown, stir, drown, feel. We're all in this together. Help keep our safe places safe.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show. You're on K105. Sam Gormley, joined by the head coach of the Grayson County Cougars, head coach Travis Johnston. And Coach, first week of the season is done. What did you learn about your team through the first 3 games?
Learned about the kids that they're just really adaptable to everything they've had to do, and a lot of our routines and stuff have changed, and they were still able to go out and compete. And like I said, I thought we played pretty hard for the most part against Ohio. Just a pretty tough game, first game for us. Played okay for about half the game against Breck, and I thought we played really well against Metcalf. So we still have a lot of things to figure out, such as roles and who we're going to in certain situations and a lot of stuff like that. But it was a pretty good first week to start off.
Keegan has had a rough start shooting the ball from 3 especially. How do you as a coach, when dealing with a shooter, get him back into the right mojo, or do you just kind of have to leave him alone?
He's just got to keep shooting. It's one of those things where, I mean, he can ask us mechanic-wise, but he don't need any mechanical issues. He's a good shooter that's not shooting well right now. The one thing he's done is he's become a lot better basketball player, because last year I would say if he was only made 3 threes through 3 games, that he would have been a non-factor. But, you know, right now he's our best perimeter defender, and he's guarding the other team's best guards. He did a heck of a job on Dial against Metcalf County, and he's still getting 10 points a game by getting to the free throw line and driving the ball. So I think that his threes are going to come, and when they do, I think you're going to see a big gain just because he's doing all these other things so well.
Someone is just looking at stats through the first 3 games. The one stat that stands out maybe the most is rebounding. Yeah. A few of them to throw out there. Last season, you averaged 23.5. To this point, through 3 games, you're averaging 37. And in each of the 3 games, you've had 30-plus, which last season you only did in 3 games. Yeah. What's been the difference?
Effort, just energy level. And it's something that we looked at the start of the year. And we're not a great scoring team. We need to get more shots up to be a good scoring team, just because we miss a lot of easy ones. But one of the easiest ways to score, and I was hoping we'd get more opportunities out of our defense, but it's not happening right now. But one of the easiest ways is going to get missed shots, and we're doing a fantastic job. I think we're averaging 15 offensive rebounds a game. I know Hunter averages 3 to 4 of them, and we're getting quite a bit of second chance points, and that's why we're scoring and still not shooting the ball great, because we're just getting more opportunities to put the ball in. And again, that was something that we really talked about before the season, and I thought we could be really good at, and so far we're doing a good job.
11 months ago, you played this Bullitt East team, and we were talking about it as we were setting up here. You didn't have Nolan in that game. And after that point, your team went on that little run there towards the end of last season. Do you think that game ended up being a big factor into some of the finish of last season and into the start of this year?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the guys were so accustomed to finding Nolan, and rightfully so. I mean, we ran a lot of stuff through him, or everything through him, and he was our guy we needed to get the ball to in the end of the game and into quarters and things like that. And it just made those guys be more aggressive. I think it really helped River. I think it really helped Hunter and Chandler. And like you said, I think that's showing here now, to where Chandler's getting 15 a game, Rivers getting 12 a game, and those guys are just a little bit more comfortable this early in the season as far as being scoring options.
The Blanford brothers stand out for Bullitt East. They had a combined 46 against Cal on Tuesday night. How do you slow them down?
You just got to be physical with them and make sure you don't give them any open shots. They can shoot it really well. They're great right-hand drivers. They get that shoulder into you, and once they get on your hip, you're not getting in front of them. So they're pretty physical. We need to try to go at them on offense. And then as far as the defensive end goes, hoping to hold the two combined under 40, and then we'll have a pretty good shot tonight.
Coach, good luck. We'll have more here coming up in the locker room show after this.
Being prepared is a part of who you are. But it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you'll go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools in your community.
Oh, that's a bad call.
That was a great call.
That's the worst call I've ever seen.
Great call.
Horrible. It's a horrible call.
Sports fans don't often see things the same way.
Terrible call.
That was a good call.
Terrible call.
But there's one call everyone can agree on. Call 811 before you dig. The free service that helps you avoid utility lines while you're digging. Know what's below. Call 811 before you.
Let's meet the starting lineups here for both teams. Bullitt East entering again with a record of 1-0. Yet to play 24th district game, but had that 84-76 win over Cal. Starting lineup, junior guard Adam Pruitt, 9 points and 4 rebounds against Cal. Cameron Brogan, sophomore point guard, had 10 points and 6 rebounds against Cal. Colin Powell, 10 points and 7 rebounds against Cal. He's a senior forward, number 10. Will Blanford, number 44, senior forward, 6'4". And then his younger brother, the 6'5", junior forward, number 23, Tucker Blanford. So once more the lineup for Bullitt East: Pruitt, Brogan, Powell, Blanford, and Blanford. Coached by Jason Couch. He's in his 5th season, 68-54. His assistants, Corey Craddock, Travis Donovan, and Ryan Schnellenberger. Now the starting lineup for the Grayson County Cougars. Guard, junior number 2, Keegan Sharp. You've got sophomore guard, Braden Childress, number 3. Junior guard, number 15, Chandler McCready. Sophomore forward, number 22, Dylan Horn. And sophomore forward, number 23, River Blanson. And once more, the lineup for Grayson County: Sharp, Childress, McCready, Horn, and Blanson. Coached by Travis Johnston. He's in his 4th season with a record of 42-55. His assistants, Brian Hill, Brett Johnston, and Daryl Meredith. Starting lineups, there you have them. Grayson County and Bullitt East is coming up next. Cougs get a chance to take down one of the better teams in the 6th region. We'll find out how that happens next here on K105.
Anytime they're playing music downstairs, it's loud. I go downstairs, see what they're doing, see what music they're doing, see what they're dancing to. I go play piano downstairs, they come get involved. Leah has a drum set beside it, banging that. Any music, that's what they do.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools in your community.
Oh, that's a bad call.
That was a great call.
That's the worst call I've ever seen.
Great call.
Horrible. It's a horrible call.
Sports fans don't often see things the same way.
Terrible call.
That was a good call.
Terrible call.
But there's one call everyone can agree on. Call 811 before you dig, the free service that helps you avoid utility lines while you're digging. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Safety!
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here. At Midway Pharmacy.
It's time for basketball in Mount Washington. Grayson County and Bullitt East moments away from getting underway here tonight. Should be a great night of basketball here on a snowy evening. As looks like, I'm not sure, we haven't done a national anthem yet, so they might be doing one here. As Grayson County and Bullitt East. The starting lineups one more time again for Bullitt East. It is Pruitt, Brogan, Powell, Blanford, and Blanford. We're going to take the anthem break now.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here. At Midway Pharmacy.
That's the national anthem here for tonight's game. We welcome you back into our coverage here on K105 and K105 Digital Productions. As this is WKHG Litchfield, we appreciate you taking the time to tune in to tonight's coverage. Again, the starting lineup for Bullitt East at
Guard number 2, Keegan Sharp. Starting at guard number 15, Chandler McCready. Starting at guard number 3, Braden Childress.
1-0. This should be an exciting matchup between these two teams, as Grayson County are going to be wearing their road orange jerseys. It's the debut of these brand new ones. For Bullitt East, they're going to be in their home whites with red numerals. Again, Grayson got new jerseys all for the team this season. In fact, the girls got new jerseys as well. We have not been able to see the girls' away jerseys in person. This is the orange jerseys making the debut for Grayson County. Sam Gormley, though, here with you tonight. We appreciate you tuning in here on K105 and also K105 Digital Productions. If you're listening to our radio broadcast and you've never watched our video production, you can go to the K105 Facebook page, and if you don't have Facebook, you can also just search K105 The Best Mix on YouTube. You can find it that way, or if you just go to K105.com, right there in the middle will be the link to watch Grayson County and Bullitt East. Bullitt East coached by Jason Couch in his 5th season here in Mount Washington with a record of 68-54. Travis Johnston, year 4 for Grayson County, 42-55. Looks like Grayson County did win the toss, so they will start tonight's game with the basketball. Looking to move to 3-1 on the season, as Dylan Horn will pass this into Braden Childress. Again, the lineup for Grayson County: Sharp, Childress, McCready, Horn, Blanton. And we're underway here from Mount Washington. Cougars working from left to right on your radio dial or on your TV screen. Out front, Horn with the ball. Down to the left block, gets it out to Blanton, who swings a pass over to Sharp on the far side. And Sharp's going to back things up and set things up here for Grayson County. Travis Johnston delivers the play call for the Cougars. Childress running things at the point. Back here to McCready. He's the leading scorer for Grayson County. Off to Sharp. Sharp straight away with the ball. No look pass out front now to Childress. Childress swings it over to Chandler McCready. McCready drives in, loses the ball. Horn's there to pick it up. Goes up off the right side. It's blocked unintentionally by Bullitt East, but Grayson County's going to run it down. McCready, he'll set things up here for the Cougars straight away. Down inside to Blanton. Spin move, goes up with a shot. It is no good, but he is fouled on the drive, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. As that foul is going to be whistled on Bullitt East's number 10, Colin Powell. That'll be his first and the team's first. Blanton has been extremely successful from the charity stripe this season. He leads the team 90.9%. No score here early on between Grayson County and Bullitt East. 7:19 to play in the first quarter. He lets the first free throw fly, and he adds to that percentage. And Grayson's got the lead here at 1-0. Blanton coming off a career-high 19 points on Saturday against Metcalfe County. On the year, the sophomore is averaging 11.7 points. He makes both of those free throws. And Cougs on top 2-0, and here comes Bullitt East's first possession of this game. They lose 72.8% of their scoring from a season ago. It is Pruitt with the ball down inside, wide open off the right side, an easy layup for Tucker Blanford. He's one of the leading scorers. You got the Blanford brothers. As you got Tucker and Will, who are going to dominate this one. They had 46 of Bullitt East's points against Cal on Tuesday evening. Tied up here at 2. Blanton's got the ball straight away for Grayson County. Over to the right side to Childress. Childress picked up in the man-to-man defense. He gets around his defender, Blanford. Jump pass outside is stolen away by Brogan. Brogan working. Bullitt East has numbers. Down the right side, runs right over Grayson County, and a blocking foul underneath is going to be called on the Cougars. Chandler McCready took the foul there underneath. And the foul is whistled on Chandler McCready. That is his first and the team's first. So to the charity stripe now will be Cameron Brogan. Last season, 43.8%. Limited attempts, though, only 7 of 16 from the line. He had 10 points and 6 rebounds against Cal on Tuesday evening, and he misses that first free throw attempt. 2-2, 6:35 to play in the first quarter between Grayson County and Bullitt East. Second free throw is up and no good. Can't get the friendly bounce. Blanton with a rebound for Grayson. And Bullitt East going to back off here into a half-court man-to-man defense. Childress breaks the timeline, standing at the Bullitt East logo, the red, almost looks like the Denver Bronco logo. Blanton at the free throw line, spin move up the left side, the basket's good, but a walk is called beforehand on River Blanton. Blanton made that basket off the left side. It was a nice move, but probably because he took an extra step, says our official. All tied up at 2, 6:15 to play here in the first quarter. Bullitt East can score with the best of them. As it is Blandford with the ball, tries to get a pass inside, but it's knocked away by Blanton. They get it back now, back to Blandford. He drives in, and a foul is going to be called on the drive, whistled on Grayson County. As it is called on Chandler McCready, that is his second and the team's second. Big foul there for the Cougars. He's the leading scorer, 14.7 points, 7 rebounds a game. He's going to take a seat as Hunter Toms will check into the game for Grayson County. Toms on the season, he's averaging 6 points and 5 rebounds. Brogan to pass in. He throws it out front to Blandford. It's Will Blandford with the ball, as you've got Will and Tucker. Will is 44, Tucker is 23. Right now it's Pruitt with the ball straight away. He matched his season total, did Pruitt, from last season. He had only 9 points and 4 rebounds all of last season, and that's what he had on Tuesday against Cal. Down the right side, the layup is good by Tucker Blandford, and he's got all 4 Bullitt East points, and they lead this one 4-2 with 5 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the first quarter. Childress to the right elbow to Horn. Horn will do a handoff pass to Sharp, thinks about the 3 on the right side, goes to the free throw line, picks up his dribble back out front now to Horn, swings it over here to the near side to Childress. Childress drives it towards the middle. He's going to back things up now. Gets a screen from Horn. He'll give it right back to Horn at the free throw line. Down here to the near side. Sharp thinks about the 3. Now he'll take it. Right side 3. No good. Short. Rebound tapped out by Toms, but it goes into the hands of Bullitt East. Outlet pass down here to the near side to Brogan. He goes coast to coast off the left side with the left hand. The basket's good. Cameron Brogan, 1.9 points a game last season. But again, Bullitt East lost a lot of that scoring. 72.8%. Having to replace players like Zach Perdue and Hunter Brogan. Childress off the left side, handoff pass to Blanton, who does a no-look pass out front now to Sharp. Sharp swings it over to the far side to Childress. Childress swings it over now to Sharp. And now Bullitt East is going to set up the defense here. Blanton in between the circles, 6'2". Bullitt East leads, 4:40 to play in the first quarter. Childress swings through, drives down the left side over to the far side. Hunter Toms' 3 is no good, but a foul is going to be whistled on that far side of the floor. I think it's going to be a shooting foul on the 3 on Bullitt East, so 3 free throws will come for Hunter Toms. As that foul is whistled on Cameron Brogan. That is his first, the team's second. Toms to the line, he will shoot 3, and his first one is up and good. Toms on the season has taken 1 3. He did not take one all of last year. So he's made the first free throw. He's still got 2 more coming. You don't see the foul on the 3 that often. His second one is up, and he gets the bounce. Nolan Hornbeck will check into the game for Grayson County. Keegan Sharp will take a seat for the Cougars. Childress, Hornbeck, Toms, Blanton, and Horn on the floor for Grayson. Toms to try and knock down all 3 free throws, and he does. Hunter Toms converts the 3-point play. And Grayson County's brought this game to within 1. It's 6-5 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. Brogan breaks the timeline right up the middle. Over here to the near side to Powell. Powell does a pass off here into the corner to Pruitt. Pruitt back out front now to Blandford, who takes the 3 straight away. It's off the back of the iron. No good. Hunter Toms goes high up off the glass to grab it, as that was Will Blandford that took the 3. Childress down the left side at the left elbow. Spin move inside the lane. Looking for help. Gets around the defender off the left side. The layup is no good. Rebound by Pruitt for Bullitt East. Outlet pass down to the right side to Tucker Blandford. He does a pass off to Powell, who does an athletic shot off the left side. The basket's no good. Rebound Blanton for Grayson County. Blanton pushing up the near side of the floor. He's going to take it himself and finds Childress, who just gets over the half-court line. So I think Blanton thought Childress was a little bit closer. Childress down the left side, passes over to the far side to Toms, out front now to Hornbeck. Hornbeck had a big game against Metcalfe County, career-high 8 points. Down to the right block to Horn. Off the right side, he is fouled hard by Bullitt East. And they can probably pick whether it's on Pruitt or if it's on Blandford. They're going to say it's on Will Blandford. That is his first and the team's third. So Dylan Horn now will go to the free throw line. Grayson County, all 5 of their points have come from the charity stripe. Horn on the season is only 0 of 1 from the charity stripe. And you can make that 0 of 2 as it's way off to the right. 6-5, Bullitt East on top of the Cougars. 3 minutes, 38 seconds to play here in our opening quarter of action from Mount Washington, Kentucky. Second free throw for the sophomore is no good off the back of the iron, rebounded by Blandford for Bullitt East. Outlet pass off here to the near side to Will Blandford. Gets it out front now to Brogan. Brogan over to the far side, Pruitt. Pruitt gets a screen from Powell. Switch defense out front. 3 straight away by Blandford is good. Tucker Blandford has all of Bullitt East points, 9-5. Bullitt East on top of Grayson County. The Chargers with an early lead. Childress breaks the timeline right up the middle, over to the near side to Blanton. Blanton drives down, right elbow shot is no good, way off to the left. Long rebound pulled down by Pruitt for Bullitt East. Outlet pass off here to the near side to Brogan. Brogan does an interior pass down the left side to Powell, and Powell was fouled by Hornbeck underneath. They're going to keep this one on the floor, though. For Hornbeck, that is his first and the team's third. Underneath the basket, it will be Cameron Brogan to pass this in. Sub in for Grayson County, Sharp and Bratcher into the game. Owen Bratcher and Keegan Sharp. Passing in now to Blandford. He gets it out front to Powell. Powell now swings it over here to Cameron Brogan. Brogan over the far side to Pruitt. Pruitt picked up now by Bratcher. Swings it out front now to Blandford. Tucker Blandford drives down over to the right side to Pruitt, who's got the ball. He'll drive down the right lane. Double team. Out front to Powell. Powell on the left elbow. Passes out. Left wing three is no good off the back of the iron. Long rebound pulled down by Bullitt East. Far side three by Will Blandford is no good. Rebound this time is Tucker Blandford. The reverse layup is good. Tucker Blandford having a big first quarter. He had 24 points against Cal on Tuesday. He only averaged 5.1 points a game last season. But he's showing a massive improvement so far, and now the pass is stolen away. Fast break off the right side. The basket's good by Bullitt East. Timeout on the floor taken by Grayson County. 13-5 is the score here for Bullitt East, as this is Cougar basketball on K105.
Being prepared is a part of who you are, but it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you'll go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
13-5, Bullitt East on top of Grayson County. Cougars have yet to score from the field. They're 5 of 7 from the free throw line, but they haven't had an answer for Tucker Blandford. So he has 9 of the 13 points for Bullitt East. He's outscoring Grayson County on his own. Now again, this 1-2-2 zone defense for Bullitt East. They pass it over to Sharp. Sharp down to Hornbeck off the left side. The layup's no good. Bratcher there to kick it up. He can't get it, and this rebound on the floor is Grayson County basketball, and another timeout here is going to be taken by the Cougars. And this time Travis Johnson is going to take himself a full timeout. As they called the timeout, they did not have the possession. They did not have the possession. It was going to be Bullitt East ball, so Grayson County is just going to keep that one. 13-5 is the Chargers' lead. Try to see if we can't run down a score or two from around the region. Owensboro in girls basketball leads Davis County with 1 minute and 14 seconds left, 48-46. In girls basketball, Russellville on top of Todd County Central, 58-45. I think this is boys basketball. Muhlenberg County on top of Ohio County at the start of the second quarter, 13-9. Hart County in girls basketball leads LaRue County 39-32. Boys basketball, Greenwood on top of South Warren, 69-40. And I'm trying to see if I can't get an update of the Edmonson County Whitesville Trinity game. And in girls basketball at the end of the third quarter, Edmonson leads Whitesville 33-31. Close game at the end of three between the Lady Raiders and the Lady Cats of Edmonson County. Of course, Grayson County, Lady Cougars had the big win over Meade County last night, 49-40. Out of the timeout, it'll be Sharp to pass this in from underneath the Grayson County's basket with 1 minute and 46 seconds to play in the first quarter. Whistle blown, and here comes the pass in. They give it into Blanton on the right side. He loses the ball, and a foul is called underneath. A push is called on Bullitt East. Called on Adam Pruitt. It's his first and the team's fourth. The official said he gave him with a knee. Pruitt didn't seem to agree with it. Now another pass in from underneath of the basket. Can Grayson County get this one? They throw it out front, and it's tapped by Bullitt East. And running down underneath of it now is number 00 off the right side. That is Wilson, who's into the game for the first time. And he misses the shot off the right side, and the foul is going to be whistled on Grayson County's Hunter Toms. This is his first, the team's fourth. lethargic start for Grayson County in this one. So it will be 0-0 into the game to shoot this one. It's Sam Wilson. And the first one is no good. Wilson did not have any stats on Tuesday evening or all of last season. Freshman standing 5'10". Lets the second one fly, and he makes that one. 14-5, Bullitt East on top of Grayson, he made them both. 15-5, 1:34 to play here in the second quarter. Sharp nearly has his pocket picked again. Near side three by Toms is blocked out of bounds, saved in bounds by Bullitt East. Passing in, and here come the Chargers pushing down the floor. It's Will Blanford off the left side. The basket is no good. The tap at the rim is no good. Rebound bouncing around and is run down in the corner by Bullitt East, but they're going to say he stepped on the baseline. 15-5, Bullitt East all over Grayson early on in this one. 1:16 to play in the first quarter. As River Blanton's going to take a seat. I think Nolan Hornbeck checks into the game for him. Childress, Sharp, Toms, Hornbeck, Bratcher. Bratcher's got it on the right side. Trying to find help and does it. Wide open on the left block as Hornbeck. The reverse layup is good. Nice finish by Nolan Hornbeck off the right side. Grayson County gets their first shot from the field with a minute to play in the first quarter. Right side wide open was Tucker Blanford, and he takes it right down the lane and makes the basket. He's got almost all of Bullitt East's points, and Grayson County leaves him wide open. Bullitt East up 10, 17-7, 40 seconds to play in the first quarter. Out front, Childress. Over to the left wing. Three by Sharp is good. Keegan Sharp knocks down the three. He's struggled from that mark so far this season, only 12.5%. Grayson County's brought it back to within a touchdown, 17-10. Near side, new player into the game for Bullitt East. It is Davenport. They give it out front now to Ballard. Whistle blown and a kick ball by Grayson County, so possession will stay here with the Chargers, and it'll be a pass in from underneath the basket by Sam Wilson. Wilson slaps the ball, scans the defense, scans it again, throws it out front. Sharp gets his hand on it, but it's run down on the far side by Bullitt East, but his foot was on the baseline. Adam Pruitt. Foot was out of bounds, so Grayson's going to get the basketball back here at 17.2 seconds to play in the first quarter. They trail 17-10. Tell you what, if you can get a basket here for Grayson County, bring it to within 5, call that a win here in this quarter. After the quarter in the middle there, could not have gone much worse. 9 seconds on the clock and counting. Over to Toms on the far side with 5 seconds to Childress. Grayson's got to get something going. Sharp, three, left wing, good! Sharp with a three, that's how you answer. And Grayson brings this one to within 4 here at the end of 1. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Being prepared is a part of who you are. But it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you'll go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Keegan Sharp goes on a little 6-0 run of his own there at the end of the first quarter to bring this one to within 3, 17-13. Grayson, they got to find an answer for Tucker Blanford, though. He's had a massive first quarter as he had 11 of Bullitt East's 17 points. Chargers get the ball to start this quarter. The clock starts a little late. In fact, it was lagging a little bit as it just automatically jumped to 7:55 from 8. Left side. Now out front to a new, as that was Brogan, who throws it into the near corner to Powell. Powell jump pass over to the far side. Blanford, three is no good. Blanton with a rebound for Grayson County. Childress pushing right up the middle. Over to the far side. Sharp thinks about the three. Left elbow shot is no good. The bank is not open, and it is Tucker Blanford with the rebound. He'll go coast to coast off the right side. The basket's no good. In and out. Rebound bouncing around, and Hornbeck saves it inbounds but throws it right to a Bullitt East player who passes down to the right block to Tucker Blanford, who finishes. Tucker Blanford on fire, and a whistle is blown. And Tucker Blanford is not happy underneath. I'm not sure what this is here, as Travis Johnston is not happy, as I think he's saying something. I guess Tucker Blanford did something in front of Johnston, as Travis Johnston letting the official know what he thinks of it. I'm not sure. I didn't see what had happened, but all I saw was Tucker Blanford for Bullitt East leaving that huddle not happy at all, and heard Travis Johnston yelling at something. Childress straight away over to the left wing to Sharp. Childress out front, back to Sharp now, and back and forth these two teams go. Not sure what really happened there, but it's a 6-point Bullitt East lead with 6 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the second quarter. To the left elbow to Horn, and a reach-in foul is called on Tucker Blanford. That is his first. And I'm not sure here, as Tucker Blanford was walking into Dylan Horn's face, and Horn just put both of his hands up. Now the officials are talking this over. They're going to issue a warning on both teams, and Travis Johnston, I think, is asking, what did Dylan Horn do? Because I saw that one, I did see that Blanford, after the play, just started walking right into Dylan Horn's face, and Dylan Horn held both of his hands up like, I'm not doing anything, I'm not touching him or doing anything at all. So it will be Grayson County basketball, I believe. They will pass this in after the bench warning, and the foul was whistled there on Blanford. So Blanford and Horn both picked up warnings, is what the official said, so I guess they're going to call this one a little bit tighter. Childress in between the circles. Over to the far side, Blanton on the left wing. Gets around the defender, spin move off the left side. The basket is no good, can't get it to fall. Powell with a rebound. He passes off here to the near side. An outlet pass down here to the left wing to Pruitt. Pruitt out front to Davenport. Davenport to Powell at the free throw line. Powell down to the left block. Blanton takes it away. He'll angle it back towards the middle. Spins it around on the right side. Picks up his dribble, and he's ripped down by Bullitt East, and they're going to whistle a foul on the play, as I thought he walked because he was ripped down. But they say he walked before he was fouled. And Travis Johnston just told River Blanton to slow down a little bit. 19-13, Chargers on top, 6:19 to play in the second quarter. As it will be Brogan to break the timeline in between the circles. Hunter Toms will check in, next stoppage of play. Right side, Pruitt gets around from the screen from Blanford over to the left wing to Brogan. Brogan guarded by Horn, far side, catch and shoot, or caught by Davenport. He'll give it out front now to Pruitt. Pruitt back over now to Davenport, down to the right block to Blanford. Blanford out front to Pruitt, over here to the near side. Three by Brogan is no good. Rebounded by Blanton for Grayson County. Rivers picking up some big rebounds here early on, and Childress breaks the timeline with 5 minutes and 44 seconds to play in the second quarter. Cougs trail 19-13 against the Chargers of Bullitt East. Here from Mount Washington, Kentucky, a road game. Left wing, Sharp, back out front now to Childress. Childress gets around the defender, weaves through the lane off the left side. The basket's no good, can't finish. Rebound Bullitt East. Outlet pass down to Blanford off the right side. It's Will Blanford. He'll go in off the right side and make the basket. That's Will Blanford's first baskets. Tucker's got 11. And Bullitt East's lead is back to 8 here at 21-13 with 5:10 to play in the second quarter. Childress holding the ball on his right hip. Takes one dribble over to Sharp. Sharp thought about the three deep on the right side. Out front now to Horn. Horn scans the defense. Over to the far side. Sharp weaves down the left side. Off to Hornbeck, who finishes off the left side. Nice move and nice finish by Nolan Hornbeck. He's got 4 points tonight. And that's Grayson County's first points here of this second quarter. Almost went a little over 3 minutes scoreless. Chargers with the ball. Off to a deep three by Davenport is off the front of the iron. No good. Blanton with a rebound for Grayson. Childress comes down with it, and he's going to set up the offense. Gets the play call from head coach Travis Johnston. Again, Johnston in his fourth season, 42-55. Right wing Sharp down to the right block to Blanton. Spin move off the left side. The basket is no good, but he is hacked and fouled by Powell. For Powell, that'll be his second and the team's sixth. So Blanton will go to the charity stripe. He will shoot two. chippy game here between two teams that it's not like there's any rivalry or bad blood really between these two. Just a little chippy early on. The first free throw by Blanton is good. Rattles home. Nolan Hornbeck will check out. He gave some nice minutes, and Hunter Toms will check in for him. Blanton's second free throw. This one would be bring it to within a 4-point game if he can knock it down, and he does just that. Drew Blanton 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He came in at 91%. And Grayson County has brought it 21-17. They trail this one halfway through our second quarter of play. Left side, it is Davenport. Over to the far side, catch and shoot three by Pruitt is off the front of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Davenport, down to the right block to Blanford, who's back into the game. He'll do a jump pass over to Will Blanford off the left side. The three is no good. Rebound by Horn for Grayson County. Outlet pass off to Childress. Childress angling it back here towards the near side. He goes down the left side and is bumped and fouled on the drive by Nolan Davenport. That's his first and the team's seventh, so 1-and-1 will come for Braden Childress. And you're starting to see the officials take into the fact that this game was a little chippy. So they're going to take it in here, and a timeout is whistled by Bullitt East. We'll take it with them. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
When I was a kid, my dad would hold a nickel in one hand and a dime in the other and ask, which one is bigger? Of course, the nickel was bigger, but the dime was worth more. Think about that. With all the bank mergers going on, does bigger make them better? I don't think so. Wilson & Muir Bank is a locally owned community bank based right here in Kentucky. I like dealing with people I know personally, the same people I've trusted with my money for years. That's why it's my bank. Wilson & Muir Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
21-17, Bullitt East leads Grayson County here. 3 minutes, 53 seconds to play in the first half. It's Braden Childress who will come to the free throw line. He will shoot one and the bonus on the season. The sophomore, 80% from the line. Bullitt East a little slow to get out of the timeout. In fact, Adam Pruitt really taking his time to get set up on the free throw line. Here comes Childress, the sophomore. Again, one and the bonus. This would make it a one-possession game if he can knock it down, and he does. So Childress will earn his second. This one would bring it to 2 if he can do it. Johnston for Grayson County, the head coach, having a conversation with the official. Second free throw by the sophomore is off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Bullitt East. Cougars shooting their free throws pretty well in this one. They trail by 3, 21-18. Left side, Davenport with the ball. He'll angle it back towards the middle. Off to Blanford, Tucker Blanford. And out front, it is to Pruitt. Pruitt over to the left wing. Gets a screen from Blanford. Out front now to Tucker Blanford. He's quickly double-teamed over to the near side to Will Blanford. And Will and Tucker, both the seniors, they're the two leading scorers on this team. And you can tell they're brothers. Both have a curly head of hair. Adam Pruitt setting things up in between the circles. Left side, Will Blanford. He scans looking for his brother. Instead, he'll drive down the baseline. He tries to split defenders and misses the shot. Horn is there to scoop up the rebound. Outlet pass off to Blanton. Blanton off the left side. Euro step and walks with it. He tried to stutter step, and instead of doing a Euro step, he kind of did a little shuffle step. 21-18, Bullitt East with the lead. 3 minutes to play in the second quarter. Left side, it is Davenport with the ball. Cross court to Brogan. Down inside to Blanford off the right side. Will Blanford can't get it. The rebound bouncing around, and Horn comes down with it. Grayson County rebounding has improved exponentially this season. Last season, it was only 23.5 rebounds per game. The first 3 games of this season, 37.3. Blanton off the right side. He'll throw it off of Blanford's leg. And Grayson County's going to get the basketball back underneath of their own basket. They trail by 3, 2 minutes, 34 seconds to play in the second quarter. Sharp to pass into the near side to Childress, gets around the defender, 18 feet near side is an air ball, and rebounded by Blanford. Outlet pass over to the far side, Bullitt East pushing. Down the right side, passes off to Tucker Blanford, down the lane, a foul is whistled on the drive. Called on Grayson County's Braden Childress. That is his first and the team's 5th. So they are going to send Blanford to the free throw line. Tucker Blanford, last season, only a 51.6% free throw shooter, but he makes that one. This one would be to make it back to a 5-point game for Bullitt East if the junior can knock it down. And he doesn't. Misses it, but rebounded by his brother Will off the left side. The basket's good. Brother to brother. And it's a 6-point Bullitt East lead at 24-18 with 2 minutes and 14 seconds to play in the second quarter. Childress over to the far side. Toms back into the middle to Childress. Grayson County going to set up the offense here. Childress off to Sharp. Sharp's gone quiet here in the second quarter after 2 big threes at the end of the first. Childress gets around the defenders, down to Blanton. Blanton off to Horn off the left side. He's hit a couple of times, no foul. Rebounded by Blanton, who picks it up and puts it in off the right side. Blanton's up to 6 points. Bullitt East quickly pushing as it's a 4-point deficit for Grayson County. 24-20 with 1:40 to play. Cross-court pass to Will Blanford. He'll swing one out with authority over to the left side to Pruitt. Back out front to Brogan. Brogan cross-court to Will Blanford. Right side three, no good. Rebounded by Childress for Grayson County. Childress over here to the near side to River Blanton. Blanton off the near side to Sharp. It's stolen away by Bullitt East. And Blanton tried to knock it out of bounds, but instead is going to be called for a foul. 23 Blanton. It's his first and the team's 6th. So Bullitt East will shoot free throws the remainder of this half, as will Grayson County. 24-20. Grayson County trailing this one with 1:20 to play in the first half. As it is Brogan with the ball in between the circles. Over to the left side to Tucker Blanford. Back now to Brogan. Drives down the right lane. Back out to Tucker Blanford. He'll drive in at the free throw line. Picks up his dribble off to Will Blanford. 18 feet left side. In and out. Rebound bouncing around. And finally it's Childress that comes down with it for Grayson County. And a player hits the deck underneath. It is Dylan Horn. Tucker Blanford holds both of his hands out. And I think he's the one whistled for the foul. As it is on Tucker Blanford, that is his second and the team's 8th. So Dylan Horn will go to the free throw line to shoot one in the bonus. As Blanford will take a seat into the game for him is Sam Wilson. Horn to the line. He's 0 of 2 tonight. This would be one in the bonus. This would be to make it a one-possession game with exactly 60 seconds remaining here in this first half. Free throw is up. No good off to the right. Rebounded by Will Blanford. He'll take it straight up the middle. Picked up by Horn at the three-point line off to the left side to Davenport. Davenport back to Will Blanford with 48 seconds and counting to play in the first half. Far side Pruitt. Quickly double team. Zone defense for Grayson County. He throws a pass cross court to Davenport. Back out front to Will Blanford. Will Blanford in between the circles to Davenport. Near side Wilson. Wilson gets it back out front to Davenport or to Blanford. Blanford scans back to Wilson. Down here to the near side to Brogan, who gets around the defender. Jump pass over to the right wing. 3 by Davenport's no good. Rebound bouncing around, and it is a rebound by Bullitt East off the right side. Blanford misses the shot. Blanton gets the rebound this time. 15 seconds and counting. Sharp's got the ball, and he's going to dribble it off and hand it off here to Braden Childress and Travis Johnston holding for one shot with 10 seconds to play in the second quarter. 24-20, and immediately fouled is Braden Childress as he was hacked from behind. As they just go and immediately foul him with 6.6 seconds to play in the second quarter. So that foul is called on Will Blanford. That is his second and the team's 9th. So Childress to the line. He will shoot the bonus. So he's got 1 and 1 coming. If he can make the first, he would make it a 3-point game. The shot is up and good. 6.6 on the clock, and Travis Johnston pulling his entire defense back to set this one up. You're probably looking at Will Blanford going coast to coast no matter what happens here. Second free throw is no good. He misses it. Here comes Bullitt East. It's Blanford who breaks the timeline with 3 seconds. Right wing 3 deep is no good off the back of the iron. And that's the end of the first half. Grayson County trails 24-21. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
When I was a kid, my dad would hold a nickel in one hand and a dime in the other and ask, which one is bigger? Of course, the nickel was bigger, but the dime was worth more. Think about that. With all the bank mergers going on, does bigger make them better? I don't think so. Wilson & Muir Bank is a locally owned community bank based right here in Kentucky. I like dealing with people I know personally, the same people I've trusted with my money for years. That's why it's my bank. Wilson & Muir Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Grayson County trails this one 24-21 at the half. Chippy half of action. Really an exciting game, though, as both of these teams going back and forth, playing really hard. But it's Bullitt East with a little bit of the lead here at 24-21 at the half. Coming up on our halftime show, run down the scoring from this game, scores from around the region, and what to look for in the second half. That comes up and more right here on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Oh, that's a bad call.
That was a great call.
That's the worst call I've ever seen.
Great call.
Horrible. That's a horrible call.
Sports fans don't often see things the same way.
Terrible call.
That was a good call.
Terrible call.
But there's one call everyone can agree on. Call 811 before you dig, the free service that helps you avoid utility lines while you're digging. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Safety!
Grayson County trails this one 24-21 at the half. So we'll try to run down some scores from around the region. Final score to bring you in 12th District Girls Basketball. Edmonson County pulls away in the fourth quarter to defeat Whitesville Trinity by a final score of 67-42. Start of the third quarter, Muhlenberg County all over Ohio County, 41-16 in boys basketball. Girls basketball, the top two teams in the third region going at it tonight. Breck County defeating Apollo 61-55. That is a final score in overtime of that one. Trying to see what other scores we might be able to bring you from around the region. Final score in girls basketball, Sacred Heart defeats Ryle 71-62. The Lady Raiders are technically still the defending state champions since there wasn't a Sweet 16 this past year. Boys All-A Classic Regional Final, Clinton County in boys basketball leads Metcalfe County 27-24. Girls basketball, Owensboro defeats Davis County 52-46. Boys basketball, John Hardin, who is Bullitt East's opponent tomorrow evening, leads North Hardin 52-43. That one approaches the end of the third quarter. Those are some of the scores from around the region. Grayson County trailing this one 24-21. Trying to see if there isn't anything else that just comes in, and I don't see anything that has much of an interest to our listening audience. Again, Grayson trailing this one 24-21. We'll run down the scoring from this game. After this is Cougar basketball on K105.
Being prepared is a part of who you are, but it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign, not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
How prepared is your family if disaster shows up at your doorstep? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan before they show up. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking,
let's go.
You'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Yes! Make a plan today.
Grayson County trailing this one 24-21. As running down the scoring from this game, as Bullitt East, the leading scorer is Tucker Blanford. He's 14 points. His brother Will has 4 from Cameron Brogan, and 2 from Sam Wilson. For Grayson County, the scoring is really spread out. 6 each from Keegan Sharp and River Blanton, 4 from Nolan Hornbeck, 3 from Hunter Toms, and 2 from Braden Childress. It's the scoring here in this one, 24-21 is the score here at the end of the first half here at the halftime show. And when you look at this one, I think the key to this is going to be right up here, is keeping your head into the game and making sure you don't do anything stupid. This game in the first half was chippy. For Grayson County, last thing you want to do is get a technical foul or something along the lines of that, because basketball is a game of momentum, and a technical foul can completely shift momentum from one side to another. And when you're trying to pull off an upset on the road, you have to gain momentum everywhere you can, and you can't give the other team easy chances for that. So it's a big chance here for Grayson County. They got to keep their heads in the game and make some shots to win this one tonight against Bullitt East. We'll find out in the second half, because that's next. Cougs trail 24-21. This is Grayson County basketball on K105.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me.
That was perfect.
But I heard every word. What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
Welcome back here to Mount Washington, Kentucky, Grayson County, and Bullitt East. Cougars trying to come back in this one. They were down by 10 in the first quarter. We ended up fighting back to bring it to within 4 late in that first quarter, as it was Keegan Sharp who knocked down 2 big threes. Not sure Keegan even took a shot in that second quarter, so it'll be interesting to see how Grayson County can bounce back in this third quarter of action. They will be working from right to left on your radio dial. To start the quarter, it'll be Sharp, McCready, Horn, Childress, and Blanton. Again, Chandler McCready played maybe a minute and a half of that first quarter as he picked up 2 quick fouls. So Grayson down only 3 without their leading scorer playing really any minutes at all. They start this half with the ball again right to left on your TV screen or on your radio dial. Childress down the left side gets a screen from Blanton, dribbles it into the corner. He's quickly double-teamed, passes to Horn. It's off his foot, gets it back to Childress. Childress down the left side, jump pass out front to McCready. McCready will drive down the right side. Floater inside the free throw line is no good. Horn with an athletic rebound. He'll go into the towers off the right side. The basket's no good. Rebound ripped down, and a jump ball possession will go here towards Bullitt East. 24-21, 7:37 to play in the third quarter. I was a little worried there as River Blanton inadvertently, it was by no means on purpose, stepped over Blanford, and those two have been going at it at times here today. So I was a little worried there, but luckily there was nothing extracurricular that happened, as it was obviously not intentional at all by Blanton. Over to the far side, Pruitt passes down to the left block to the basket is no good. Blanford with a rebound. It is good off the left side. Tucker Blanford's up to 16 points. So he just ripped that rebound away from Grayson County. 26-21. Childress over to the far side to Sharp. Sharp drives down, looks for help, finds it with Childress straight away. Man-to-man defense for Bullitt East. So we're 1 minute here into the third quarter. Cougars trail by 5. Left wing, McCready. McCready out front now to Childress. Childress going to back things up, and he'll going to run things here at the logo. Right front court to Sharp. Sharp here to the near side to McCready. McCready at the free throw line. Drives down, swings a pass over to the far side to Horn. Horn will just give it right back to Chandler. Chandler here in between the circles, setting things up. Down the left side, goes up with a shot, loses the ball, finds it to Blanton. Blanton off the left side. The basket's no good. Gets the ball back. The putback is good. Blanton got that second one. He's up to 8 points. Here comes Will Blanford off the left side. Jump pass to the near side to Pruitt. Pruitt drives down. He runs into a triple team. The floater off the pass is no good by Bullitt East. Rebounded by Horn for Grayson County, and here comes Childress. Cougars trail by 3. They could have a chance to tie with 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. Childress at the logo with the basketball. To the near side to Sharp. Sharp drives down, picks up his dribble to Blanton. He'll take the 3 near side to tie. It's an air ball. Rebounded by Tucker Blanford for Bullitt East. Outlet pass down to the left side to Brogan. Back to Blanford. Blanford down the lane, runs over Blanton. No foul, and it is punched out. A shot off the left side is good by Will Blanford. As Tucker Blanford on that rebound just punched the ball out. 28-23. 5 minutes, 35 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Childress nearly loses the dribble in the backcourt, picks it up, throws it the length of the court, and it's stolen away by Bullitt East. Down to Blanford, and he'll go up for the dunk and lays it in off the left side. Tucker Blanford up to 18 points. Timeout on the floor taken by Travis Johnston. It's a 7-point Bullitt East lead. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Spending time outdoors has never felt more valuable. Whether it's exploring nature or relaxing in your yard, let's do it responsibly. Before going out, check for closures and fire restrictions. Practice social distancing, even when outside and on the trail. Back at home, if burning yard debris, keep your pile small. And no matter where you are, be sure to properly extinguish any outdoor fire. Drown, stir, drown, feel. We're all in this together. Help keep our safe places safe.
Travis Johnston takes a quick timeout after Grayson County falls behind there. A little quick 4-0 run by Bullitt East, mostly done by Grayson County mistakes. It's 30-23 with 5 minutes and 21 seconds to play in the third quarter. Passes in to Braden Childress. Childress outlet pass off to Sharp. Sharp behind the back dribble. Back here into the middle to Childress, who breaks the timeline. Off to the left wing to Blanton. Blanton down the left side. The layup is no good. Rebounded by Tucker Blanford. Blanford weaving through. He's pushing down the left side. Goes up with a shot. It is no good. The putback is no good. Bouncing around, and finally it's McCready that comes down with a rebound. McCready off to Sharp. Sharp back here to the near side to Childress, who breaks the timeline. 4:51 to play in the third quarter. Near side, Sharp thinks about the three, 18 feet, left side, shot no good. Rebound bouncing around, and finally it is Bullitt East that comes down to the far side. Outlet pass off to Will Blanford as Dylan Horn hits the deck. Blanford down the left side, the layup is good. 32-23, 4:30 to play in the third quarter. Sharp to the near side to Childress. Childress back to Sharp. Sharp is trapped underneath of the Bullitt East basket to Childress. Grayson County's got to get it, and it's stolen away by Blanford. Down to Tucker. He misses the dunk, and the rebound this time is taken here by Bullitt East. Blanton takes the interior pass away. Cougars have numbers. Blanton, no look pass to McCready off the right side. The basket's good. Chandler McCready gets his name into the scorebook, and here comes Bullitt East pushing immediately. Will Blanford outside to Brogan. Brogan back to Blanford. Left wing cross-court pass to Pruitt. Pruitt to the free throw line to Powell. Driving down, no-look pass. Pruitt, three, near side is no good. Rebounded by Childress for Grayson County. 32-25, Bullitt East leads. Blanton on the right wing. Drives it down, goes up with a shot, and an offensive foul is going to be whistled on River Blanton. That is his second and the team's first. Immediately subs checking in for Grayson County. Hornbeck in for Childress. Tom's in for Horn. 32-25, 3 minutes, 46 seconds to play in the third quarter. Bullitt East on top of Grayson County. Breaking the timeline, slowly working is Cameron Brogan. Near side Pruitt. Guarded by Toms, cross court to Will Blanford. Down to the left block to Tucker Blanford. He's immediately double teamed, goes up with tries to dump a pass off to Powell, but because of that, he walks with it. Immediately a sub in, as it'll be Davenport into the game for Pruitt. 32-25, Grayson County trailing this one. Blanton's got to get it in. And finds McCready, who nearly has it taken away. McCready pushing up the near side of the floor. He's chased. Passes down to Hornbeck off the right side. The layup is no good. Rebounded by Powell. Powell now will push for Bullitt East. He'll move coast to coast off the left side. The floater is good. Count the basket, and he'll go to the free throw line. Colin Powell took a coast to coast. And the foul is called on Nolan Hornbeck. That is his second and the team's second. Colin Powell will go to the free throw line. He led the team last season 70.6%. And he makes that free throw, converts on the three-point play, and it's a 10-point Bullitt East lead. To McCready. McCready jump pass to the left wing to Toms. Toms down the left side. Spin move off the right side. The basket's good. Nice move by Hunter Toms in the lane. And a whistle is blown. A dead ball foul. A dead ball warning is issued on Grayson County, and Travis Johnston is not happy with the official. As I'm not sure, I thought I heard him say it was whistled on number 20 for Grayson County, but that's Chase Johnson, and he's not in the game. Brogan in between the circles, over to the left wing to Davenport. Davenport out front to Blanford. Blanford back to Davenport on the left side, guarded by Toms. 35-27, jump pass over to Brogan. Brogan down to the right block to Blanford. Fade away off the right side, it's no good. Toms with the rebound for Grayson. Off to Sharp. Sharp pushing up the far side of the court. Over back to Sharp now on the right wing. And Grayson's going to set things up here. Keegan Sharp quiet after a big last minute of the first quarter. They need to get his shot falling. McCready down the right side. He falls down, and he's going to fall down because of a foul on Bullitt East. Foul is called on Cameron Brogan. He was trying to sell his case to the official, and he's still selling his case to the official. The official isn't going to hear it, though. Now he's going to talk to one of the other officials. Sub-checking in for Bullitt East, Sam Wilson. Tucker Blanford will take a seat. Cougars to pass this in from underneath the basket into McCready. Step back, thinks about the three. Off to Blanton. Blanton to Toms. Toms on the left side. Back out front now to Sharp with 2:15 to play in the third quarter. Grayson County trails by 8. Sharp in between the circles. Gets a screen from Blanton off the left side. Now he's quickly double teamed. Back out to Blanton. Blanton at the free throw line. Drives down. Dumps a pass off to Hornbeck on the left side. The basket's good. Nice play by Blanton finding Hornbeck. Far side, it is taken here Davenport to Wilson. Now to the right side to Will Blanford. He's the only Blanford in the game right now. To Wilson. He has it on the left front court. Over to the far side, Davenport. Grayson County coming out of his zone defense, 3-2. Three-pointer right side, Will Blanford off the front of the iron, no good. He gets the rebound back at the free throw line, drives down the left side. The shot is up, good. Will Blanford puts his name into double figures, and now the inbounds pass is stolen away, wide open off the left side. The basket is good by Cameron Brogan. Back to a 10-point lead. Now the pass is stolen away again. The layup is good. Timeout. Powell gets it, back-to-back steals. And this has gone from bad to worse for Grayson County in a matter of seconds. 41-29 is the Bullitt East lead. And Coach Johnston not happy, and he probably has every reason not to be. See if we can't find some scorers from around the region to bring you here, as Grayson County has back-to-back turnovers on that one. Girls basketball, Henderson County 17, Bowling Green 12 at the end of the first quarter. Owensboro Catholic up on Central Kentucky Homeschool late in the second quarter, 33-14. Breckenridge County again in girls basketball defeats Apollo 60-55 in overtime. In boys basketball at the end of the first quarter, Todd County leading Russellville 6-5. Seeing what other scores we might need to bring you. The end of the third quarter, our friends down in Graves County lead Caruthersville, which I'm not even sure where that is. That might be a Tennessee school. At the end of the third quarter, 79-12. A blowout happening in Mayfield tonight. Seems to be really all the scores we have to bring you. Again, the Edmonson County Lady Cats defeated the Lady Raiders of Whitesville Trinity early tonight in district matchup. Boys are probably underway any second now. Out of the timeout, 41-29, 1:21 to play in the third quarter. Bullitt East on top of Grayson County. Inside and nearly stolen away, and it is for Bullitt East. Spin move in the right side, and got to have a jump ball. Instead, they're going to whistle a foul. That'll be called on Braden Childress. No. It's called on Horn. That is his first and the team's third. So it'll be a pass in from underneath of the basket. 3 straight turnovers for Grayson County underneath of their own basket. Scans, throws it out front to Will Blanford, who catches it in between the circles. Blanford guarded by McCready. Spin move at the free throw line. Goes up with a shot. Blocked by Toms. Toms has got the rebound. Grayson County pushing. Finds help up the right side to Childress. Childress drives down, and a foul is called on the drive. So they're going to whistle this one on Davenport. That is his second, and the team's second. Grayson County to pass this in from underneath of their own basket. Over to the far side, 3 by McCready, good. Out of the pass in. He's got 5 points in this quarter. Grayson County trying to fight back, quickly pushing Davenport. Left side, back out to Brogan. 41-32, near side Wilson, back to Brogan. Brogan quickly double teamed over the far side. Davenport thinks about the wide open 3. Back out front now to Brogan. Brogan over to Wilson with 40 seconds and counting to play here in the third quarter. Far side Davenport. He'll take the wide open 3 now, and it's in and out. Toms with a rebound, and a foul is called underneath of the basket. Called on Bullitt East. Will Blanford, that is his third. Team's third here of this second half. Grayson has had a whole lot of issues passing this basketball in. As Will Blanford will take a seat. In for him is Adam Pruitt. So Horn will pass this in. And he'll throw it into Toms. Toms back to Childress. 30 seconds and counting to play in the third quarter. It's 41-32 Bullitt East. McCready coast to coast off the right side. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Powell. Powell outlet pass down to Brogan. Here comes Bullitt East. Off the right side. Got away with a carry. The shot's no good. Toms with a rebound. 18 seconds to Childress. Childress weaves it through and immediately holds up the stop sign and gives it off to McCready. 11 seconds and counting. McCready nearly has a pocket pick to Childress on the right side. Back out to McCready. McCready nearly has it stolen away again to Hornbeck. 3, left wing. No good. An air ball. Rebounded by Powell. He'll take a full court shot, and it barely hits the free throw line. So at the end of 3, it's Bullitt East 41, Grayson County 32. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Grayson County trails this one 41-32 at the start of the fourth quarter. They will have the ball to start the quarter, though. This is a big quarter of action for Grayson County. Whether they win or not, they just need to play better. They're making silly mistakes that has allowed Bullitt East to come back in this one, or rather to take advantage in this one. Down to the left block out of the timeout. Horn amongst the trees. The shot's no good. The tap in at the rim is good by Toms. Toms up to 7 points in this game, and Grayson County's brought this back to within 7 at 41-34. Far side Davenport thinks about the three. Out to the left wing to Wilson. A Grayson County player hits the deck underneath. It was Childress. Over to the left wing, Wilson. Over to the far side, Davenport. Three is off the front of the iron, no good. Blandford with a rebound. The shot is up. The putback, no good. This rebound is Childress. He was fouled from behind, no whistle. Wilson with the ball straight away. Johnston is livid on the sidelines. Ballard is into the game now for Bullitt East, and he's got it on the near side. Cross court to Wilson. Wilson going to set things up back to Ballard. Ballard picked up by Childress with 7 minutes to play in tonight's game, 41-34. Ballard to Blandford, off his hands, saved in bounds by Wilson. He just got it before it was going to go out. Far side Davenport, back to Wilson. Wilson guarded by Grayson County, and they're just playing keep away now. Immediately Grayson County picks up the defensive pressure. Ballard drives down, floater inside the free throw line is no good. Blanton with a rebound, and a foul is going to be whistled on Tucker Blandford. That is his third and the team's fourth. Cameron Brogan will check into the game. Checking out will be Ballard. Also checking in is Colin Powell. Checking out for him will be Sam Wilson. 41-34, Grayson County trails this one. 6 minutes, 44 seconds to play in tonight's contest. Cougars trying to chip away at this one. Somebody's going to have to step up and make some shots, though, if they want to do it. Childress picks up his dribble to Blanton at the left elbow. Spin move. Jump pass outside. Sharp. Three. Left wing is good. Sharp knocks down the three, and Grayson County has brought this one to within 4 at 41-37. 6:20 to play in the fourth quarter. As it is Brogan who breaks the timeline, slowing things down. Is Bullitt East. They have no reason to hurry with no shot clock, and they have the ball 41-37. Back now to Brogan. Brogan in between the circles. And a timeout is whistled here by Bullitt East. It's a full timeout, 41-37. Bullitt East leads Cougar basketball on K105.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19. The anxiety can be overwhelming. If you're feeling extra worried, you're not alone. You can still contact a mental health professional. They're ready to help you get through this. And remember, prepare, focus on the essentials. Protect, keep some space from people outside your home. And disinfect a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
7, Grayson County trailing this one against Bullitt East. Chargers take a quick timeout, though, here with 6:01 to play in tonight's game. Grayson County has been able to come back after Bullitt East has taken the 10-point lead a couple of times. Just haven't been able to get closer than this 3 or 4 point mark. This is a big sequence here. If Grayson County can continue to chip away here and rebound at a high level as well is a big thing. So I see here Edmondson County and Whitesville Trinity is just tipped off. I believe that game is in Whitesville tonight. 41-37, 6:01 to play in tonight's game. So we will see the Wildcats on Monday and the Raiders on Friday, a week from tonight. Out of the timeout is Cameron Brogan in between the circles. And they're just going to slowly dribble and let Grayson County's just going to let them do what they want. Brogan, now here comes the play. Out to Powell in between the circles now. Over to the far side. Back now to Powell on the left wing. Back to the far side. Catch and shoot three by Pruitt is good. Pruitt, his first basket of the game is a big one. And it's back to a 7-point game for Bullitt East. Far side Sharp. Back here to Childress. Childress breaks the timeline, picks up his dribble over to the left wing to Blanton. Back out front to Sharp. Sharp over to the far side. Toms, three, right side, good! Hunter Toms, his first career three-pointer is a massive one. 44-40, 5:15 to play in tonight's game. Toms did not take a three all of last season. He took one earlier tonight and was fouled on the three, and he took one earlier on in this season as well. 44-40, 5 minutes to play in tonight's game. Out front, Powell, guarded by Horn. He'll drive in on Horn, picks up his dribble at the free throw line, jump pass here to the near side to Pruitt. Pruitt just hit a three. Cougars pressuring. Far side, Powell steps into the left wing three. It's no good. Blanton with a rebound for Grayson County. Blanton, outlet pass off to Sharp. Sharp gives it back here to the point guard, Childress, who gives it back to Sharp, who breaks the timeline on the far side. Grayson County trails by 4. They have not been able to get it closer than this, though, here much tonight. Sharp down the right side, passes off to Horn on the left side, out to Blanton, three, left wing, good! River Blanton knocks it down. It's a 1-point game. 44-43, 4:20 to play in tonight's contest. Out front, Brogan at the free throw line. Jump pass to Powell, off to Brogan. Down the right side, loses the ball, gains it back, throws it out to Pruitt on the left side. To Blanford. Blanford runs over Horn, and a foul is called on Grayson County. Tucker Blanford runs over Dylan Horn, and they call a blocking foul. That is Horn's second, team's fourth. So Bullitt East will pass this one in from underneath of the basket. As Will Blanford checks into the game for Bullitt East. They got to get it in, and just does to the left block to Powell, who finishes off the left side. Back to a 3-point game, 46-43. Sharp weaving through the defense on the right side. He will shoot the three if he's got it. That would tie the game. He weaves through at the free throw line to Blanton. Blanton drives down the near side, goes up with a layup. It is no good, and rebound bouncing around, and Powell's got it, and he walks with it. Possession goes back to Grayson County. 46-43, 3:46 to play in tonight's game. Bullitt East has the lead. Grayson County trying to complete a comeback. Over to the far side, Childress. Out front to Blanton. Blanton just holds the ball, waiting for help from his offense. Handoff pass to Horn on the left side. Horn handoff here to Sharp. 3:30 and counting to play in the fourth quarter. It's Bullitt East 46, Grayson County 43. Sharp inside the lane. Gets around the shot. It is blocked by Blanford. He takes it away. Outlet pass off to Will Blanford. Off the right side. The layup is good. It looked like it was coming out, but instead it just ends up falling in. The hometown rims are friendly to Will Blanford. And now Grayson County throws the ball away on the right side. Braden Childress tried to get it to Hunter Toms. It's 48-43. Bullitt East is going to get the ball back here with the 5-point lead. 3 minutes to play. This is a big last 3 minutes for Grayson. They got to get a stop here and get a bucket on the other end. Will Blanford nearly loses it, gains it right back. He passes out front here to Pruitt. Pruitt off to the right side. Brogan, spin move on Sharp. Nice defense by Keegan. Out front to Will Blanford. Off to Powell. Powell at the free throw line. Spin move off the right side. Blocked by Toms. Grayson County comes back with it. Sharp outlet pass over to the far side. Childress. Childress weaving through over to the far side to Blanton. Blanton back out front to Childress. Off to Sharp. Sharp at the free throw line. Floater is no good, short. Rebounded by Tucker Blanford for Bullitt East. He quickly pushes. Weaves through. Passes off to Powell off the right side. And a hard foul underneath. River Blanton fouls hard, and I hope he is okay underneath. And I think he is. I think he was more upset. Well, he's holding his wrist a little bit. I hope River is okay. As Blanton gets the foul there, that is his third and the team's fifth. And he is going to check out of the game Checking in for him is Chandler McCready. So to the free throw line will be Colin Powell. So it will be 2 free throws coming as River Blanton checks out, and I hope he is okay. So it will be again Colin Powell to the line. Again, he's the leading returning free throw shooter at 70.6%. He's 1 of 1 tonight. Cougs trail by 5 with 2:30 to play in the fourth quarter, and the free throw is good. Second free throw coming. This would make it a 7-point game. Again, Grayson hasn't been able to get closer than 1, and he makes them both. Timeout on the floor taken here by Bullitt East. Is it a full or is it a 30? It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here. 50-43, 2 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. This has been a great basketball game here tonight, so we appreciate you taking the time to tune in here on K105 and also on K105 Digital Productions. Grayson County trying to fight back. They just haven't been able to get into this one and get much closer than the 1-point mark that they just got a second ago after the 3 by River Blanton. As Bullitt East able to pull back ahead, and hopefully we can see River Blanton check back into this game as he landed hard as he went to block the shot. So I'm looking right now at the bench, and he is going to take a seat. I hope he is okay, as he did take a hard foul as he went to block the shot, and he immediately was slapping the floor. As it's hard to tell whether that was as right now one of the officials is talking to a member of the Bullitt East bench, telling him, I think, to be quiet. As the player back there is not even in, he's in street clothes on the bench. Not really sure what that conversation is even about. In fact, it's interesting, Bullitt East, now that I'm thinking about it, is the first place we've been this season that isn't using the socially distanced bench. So they're using your traditional bench here on the near side of your screen. Out front to Sharp. Sharp around the left side. Dumps a pass off to Horn. Horn off the left side. Can't get the layup, but Toms is there to finish off the right side. Back to a 5-point game. 2 minutes to play in tonight's game. It's 50-45. Bullitt East obviously in no need to hurry. Brogan to the left elbow to Tucker Blanford. Outside to Will Blanford. Straight away now it is Davenport with the basketball. He's going to back it off with 1:45 to play in the fourth quarter. Stall ball in effect here for Bullitt East. Will Blanford, handoff pass to Pruitt. Pruitt over the far side, Davenport, catch and shoot, left wing 3 is no good. Sharp with a rebound for Grayson County. 50-45, Cougars trail by 5, 90 seconds to play in tonight's game. Childress to McCready on the near side, back out front now to Braden Childress. Childress done a pretty decent job here running the point for Grayson in tonight's game. McCready at the free throw line, drives down off the right side. The layup is no good, but he will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. So Chandler McCready will shoot 2 free throws. He's the leading shooter, or he's the second leading shooter on the Grayson County team, 76.9%. So 2 free throws coming. First free throw, good by McCready. Sub in River Blanton. Good to see him check back into the game. He checks in for Dylan Horn. This would make it a 3-point game with 1:14 to play. And he can't get the roll. Rebounded by Bullitt East underneath. It's 50-46. 1:14 to play off the right side. The basket's no good. Blanford with the rebound. The putback is up. Good. Will Blanford sells that one and gets the basket to fall. And with 1:05 to play in tonight's game, they do count the basket. So Blanford will go to the line to try and convert on the and one. And he does not. He misses it. Blanton with a rebound for Grayson County. That foul was whistled on Toms for the Cougars. 52-46 is a 6-point Bullitt East lead. Childress on the left side, out front to Sharp. 50 seconds now and counting. Childress to Blanton on the left side. Blanton drives in, floater off the right side is good. He gets the bank to fall. 4-point deficit for Grayson County. They're almost going to have to think about fouling, and they do. They foul Cameron Brogan. Keegan Sharp does. That is his first. That is the team's 7th, though, so 1 in the bonus will come here for Brogan. He was 7 of 16 from the free throw line last season and missed both of them tonight. Again, it's 52-48, and he misses the free throw. Blanton with a rebound for Grayson County. It's a 4-point deficit for the Cougars with 36 seconds and counting to play. McCready picks up his dribble, back to the middle to Childress. Childress and a timeout on the floor taken by Travis Johnston. It will be a full timeout. We'll take it with him. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Grayson County out of the timeout, 30.9 seconds to play. They trail 52-48. Cougars are out of timeouts in this game, though. Blanton's got to get the basketball in. They don't have a timeout to play, and they just get it into McCready. McCready back to Blanton. Blanton into the middle to Sharp. Under 30 to play. Sharp down the right side. Over the far side to Childress. Childress off to McCready. McCready with 4. He takes the 3 off the left side. It's good! Chandler McCready, the contested 3. It's a 1-point game. 14 seconds to play. Steal inside, and it's out of bounds. No. Stopping the clock, and Travis Johnston is upset. He says it was off of Bullitt East. The official disagrees with 9.7 seconds on the clock. Travis Johnston, he's showing some vertical leap on that one. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. Bullitt East is going to have the ball in the corner with 9.7 seconds on the clock. 52-51, Chandler McCready hit a contested left wing 3, and I wish we had a camera angle down there. In fact, we have one that we'll be able to look back later on to see who that ball was off of. I thought it was off and out of bounds with about 13 seconds to play, but instead it wasn't. So again, the score here is Bullitt East 52, Grayson County 51, 9.7 seconds on the clock. So the Chargers will have the basketball. In Grayson County, you're going to have to think about pretty much fouling right away. I mean, 9.7, you can try and get a trap on the inbounds. This is being passed in from their own corner. So this is a potential for disaster here if you're Bullitt East. 9.7 again on the clock. This has been just a great basketball game here tonight. Both teams fighting. Grayson County has fought back in this one. They were down in the fourth quarter, but a big moment's coming here. 52-51, the Bullitt East Chargers lead the Grayson County Cougars. 9.7 on the clock. They will pass this in from the corner right in front of the Grayson County bench. To pass in will be Adam Pruitt. Pruitt slaps the ball. He scans and gets it in at the last second to Brogan, who is immediately fouled, and that is the perfect man to foul. 0.9 seconds come off of the clock. And the foul is called on Keegan Sharp. That is his second, team's 8th. Cameron Brogan 0 of 3 from the line tonight. 8.8 seconds on the clock. Again, as a reminder, Grayson County does not have any timeouts remaining. (52-51). The first free throw is up. No good. Rebounded by Grayson County. Here comes the Cougars, and a foul is called as Chandler McCready is hacked down. So Bullitt East has fouls to give, and a hard foul is whistled on Will Blanford. That is his 4th, team 6. 6 seconds on the clock. Cougars trail by 1. 52-51, neither team has timeouts remaining. McCready passes into Childress. Childress pushing up the court off to Sharp. Sharp has it. The three at the buzzer is no good, off to the right. And Bullitt East wins it by a final score of 52-51. Sharp had the look at the buzzer, but it is Bullitt East who wins this one by the final score of 52-51. They had a look, but it does not fall. What a basketball game this was here tonight. Cougars fall to 2-2 on the season. We'll come back, wrap things up after this. This is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
When I was a kid, my dad would hold a nickel in one hand and a dime in the other and ask, which one is bigger? Of course, the nickel was bigger, but the dime was worth more. Think about that. With all the bank mergers going on, does bigger make them better? I don't think so. Wilson & Muir Bank is a locally owned community bank based right here in Kentucky. I like dealing with people I know personally, the same people I've trusted with my money for years. That's why it's my bank. Wilson & Muir Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Oh, that's a bad call. That was a great call.
That's the worst call I've ever seen.
Great call.
Horrible. That's a horrible call.
Sports fans don't often see things the same way.
Terrible call.
That was a good call.
Terrible call.
But there's one call everyone can agree on. Call 811 before you dig, the free service that helps you avoid utility lines while you're digging. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Safety!
How's everything taste tonight, folks?
Oh, excellent.
How was your chicken tonight?
It's excellent. Where was it raised?
As a chef, it's important to know where your food comes from. That's why we buy local and Kentucky-raised food.
We're the Settles family from Owensboro, Kentucky.
We produce poultry for families all over the state.
And we're proud of the products that we produce. If you're buying a chicken that came from our farm, you're getting an excellent quality product. Some of the best you'll find in the case.
A lot of your local restaurants feature our poultry products. We are a Kentucky farm family.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Being prepared is a part of who you are. But it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you'll go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
We just had ourselves one heck of a basketball game here tonight. Grayson County falls by a final score of 52-51, losing to Bullitt East. And wow, I mean, Keegan Sharp has the shot at the buzzer to win, and it just misses. And, I mean, that's a tough one, a tough way to lose this game. You fought back, but I think if you're Coach Johnston, there's a lot to be happy about, that you fight back in this game and you almost come back and win it. It's close, but as they always say, you know, close is only good in hand grenades and horseshoes. And 52-51, a 1-point loss is the same as a 30-point loss. But if you're looking at and I know Coach Johnson doesn't believe in moral victories by any means, this is, if there was such a thing, this would be one against a good team on a Friday night, making the long trip up here. This is just a tough way to lose a game for Grayson County. Again, they fall to 2-2 on the season with a 52-51 loss here in Mount Washington. Coming up on our fifth quarter show, we'll run down the scoring from this game, scores from around the region, and talk to the head man himself, Travis Johnston. Cougars fall to 2-2 with a 52-51 loss. So we'll come back here with more as this is Cougar Basketball on K105.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
Being prepared is a part of who you are, but it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you'll go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Welcome back here to Mount Washington, where Grayson County falls tonight by a final score of 52-51. Their shot at the buzzer just misses. They fall to 2-2 on the season. Running down some scores here from around the region. 12th District boys basketball at the half. Edmonson County in Whitesville leading the Raiders 35-21. That score is at the half. The Lady Cats defeated the Lady Raiders earlier tonight after a big fourth quarter in that one. Halfway through the third quarter, Russellville and boys basketball on top of Todd County, 31-25. Final score in boys basketball in the All-A regional tournament, Clinton County defeating Metcalfe County 62-59. Henderson County in girls basketball defeats Bowling Green by a final, or leading Bowling Green 31-20. That score is at the half. We'll talk to Coach Johnston after this. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Oh, that's a bad call. That was a great call.
That's the worst call I've ever seen.
Great call.
Horrible. It's a horrible call.
Sports fans don't often see things the same way.
Terrible call.
That was a good call.
Terrible call.
But there's one call everyone can agree on. Call 811 before you dig. The free service that helps you avoid utility lines while you're digging. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Safety!
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
When I was a kid, my dad would hold a nickel in one hand and a dime in the other and ask, which one is bigger? Of course, the nickel was bigger, but the dime was worth more. Think about that. With all the bank mergers going on, does bigger make them better? I don't think so. Wilson & Muir Bank is a locally owned community bank based right here in Kentucky. I like dealing with people I know personally, the same people I've trusted with my money for years. That's why it's my bank. Wilson & Muir Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back here to the fifth quarter show, where Grayson County falls tonight by a final score of 52-51. I'm joined now by the head coach of the Cougars, head coach Travis Johnston. And Coach, this is a tough one to lose, isn't it?
Yeah, and just because we just had some mental mistakes there at the end where or in the third quarter that just come back to bite you whenever I guess everybody heard me when I yelled it, but you don't run the press offense. You get a couple turnovers, and what they want is they want you to get sped up and get out of your rhythm. And that's the time you slow down and you make sure everything's set and you screen somebody, you roll to the basket, all that stuff like that. And that kind of was a little bit of the turning point in the game. Had to call 2 straight timeouts there, and I think they put them up 41-29 or something like that. And but credit to our guys. They do play hard. They play their butts off, and they fought back, and we had a chance to win at the end.
Before the game, we talked about Keegan and how he was struggling from 3 to start off with. Missed the last shot, but hits you 3 threes tonight, matching his season total. A game like this can be something, hopefully, that can get him rolling here, especially with a couple of big ones next week, don't you think?
Yeah, and we still think he's kind of passing up a couple. If he has any bit of room, he should have green light, and he's lost a little bit of confidence from it. But hopefully tonight, seeing 3 go in, assistant coach kind of called it, watching him in warm-ups, that he was going to make some tonight. And he's just got to get a little bit more comfortable and confident, and then once he sees a couple go in, I think a lot of them will start going in.
If I'd have told you at the half that Tucker Blandford, their main guy, would have had 14 points, Chandler McCready would have given you, a minute and a half in the first half, and you all would be down 3.
Yep.
I'm sure you probably would have been pretty thrilled.
Yeah, and I thought Owen did a good job coming in. I thought Hornbeck gave us some great minutes off the bench in the first half, and Chandler's averaging 15 a game, and he's just able to put so much pressure on the defense. Like if we were in our spread or we were driving or anything like that, and he's just so fast and can get his shoulder into people that he makes defenses collapses. And then he's a shot maker inside, so not having him in that first half hurt us, but to be down 3, I thought we were in a pretty good spot.
I think Chandler, in a way, from 2 years ago, kind of reminds you of what Q could do, where Q could kind of lower his head, drive in, but then also hit one of your outside shots as well. This game, and again, like I always say, I'm not asking for comments on officiating or anything like that, but at some points it did get chippy. For the most part, your team, at least from what I saw, was able to keep their heads in the game and not let emotions get the best of them. How important and how impressed were you with your team when it comes to just that aspect of the game?
Really good, because we got a couple guys that, and we talked about that before the game, even though they've only had 1 game, we remember them from last year, and they got some kids that kind of like to jaw at you and shake their head and bump and push and things like that. So that was on our scouting report, and we told them, you have to keep your head, just be smarter than them, and not retaliate. And they had a push that they called a warning on, then another push they called a foul on, and then another push that they didn't call anything on. So I thought it could have been cleaned up a little bit better, but I thought our guys did a pretty good job of making sure they kept their heads and didn't retaliate as far as pushing back and talking, and I'm proud of them for that.
Next week, you've got 2 district games. In fact, do you have 3 district games in a row now? I think you do.
No, there's Apollo in there somewhere on it.
Oh, that's right. You got Apollo on Tuesday. So you got 3 of your next 4 are district games. Edmondson leading Whitesville at the half, 35-21. They were up big at the end of the first quarter. Obviously, Edmondson County, Grayson County, you all could be 30-0, and they could be 0-30, and you could probably throw everything out the window because it really doesn't matter. They got Chaz Wilson. They lost a lot of seniors, but Wilson's still a mess on the a terror on the inside. What are you wanting to see from your team before? I know what Chase, our director, says is a little bit of a big one.
We have now Chaz has gotten to some really good shape. He looks really good. The time I watched him play Cloverport a little bit, and he looks really good, and we're going to have our hands full. But the good thing about it is they have some good guards, but they don't have a Decker out there. And we can hopefully do some things to prevent them from getting getting Chaz the ball inside, and we can throw a lot of different stuff at him and hopefully throw him off his game. And the good thing is this is our biggest team we've had. I know it's been the biggest since I've been here and probably in the last 15 years or so. We got a lot of guys we can throw at them. And if we get into foul trouble, it's not as big of a deal this year just because, we got 6'2", 6'3", 6'3", 6'4", 6'3". So it'll be interesting to see just because they haven't played very many games. But we're excited for it. And if we play anything like we did tonight, I think we can be pretty successful next week.
Coach, we'll see you Monday. Big week, and we look forward to it.
Thanks.
That's head coach Travis Johnston. We'll have more here coming up after this.
Oh, that's a bad call.
That was a great call.
That's the worst call I've ever seen.
Great call.
Horrible. It's a horrible call.
Sports fans don't often see things the same way.
Terrible call.
That was a good call.
Terrible call.
But there's one call everyone can agree on. Call 811 before you dig, the free service that helps you avoid utility lines while you're digging. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Safety!
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Spending time outdoors has never felt more valuable. Whether it's exploring nature or relaxing in your yard, let's do it responsibly. Before going out, check for closures and fire restrictions. Practice social distancing, even when outside and on the trail. Back at home, if burning yard debris, keep your pile small. And no matter where you are, be sure to properly extinguish any outdoor fire. Drown, stir, drown, feel. We're all in this together. Help keep our safe places safe.
How's everything taste tonight, folks?
Excellent.
How was your chicken tonight?
It's excellent. Where was it raised?
As a chef, it's important to know where your food comes from. That's why we buy local and Kentucky-raised food.
We're the Settles family from Owensboro, Kentucky.
We produce poultry for families all over the state.
And we're proud of the products that we produce. If you're buying a chicken that came from our farm, you're getting an excellent quality product. Some of the best you'll find in the case.
A lot of your local restaurants feature our poultry products. We are a Kentucky farm family.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Welcome back here to Mount Washington, where Grayson County falls tonight by a final score of 52-51. Running down the scoring from this game, Bullitt East was led by Tucker Blandford. He finishes with 18 points. Will Blandford finishes with 14. 9 from Colin Powell, 6 from Cameron Brogan, 3 from Adam Pruitt, and 2 from Sam Wilson. For Grayson County, they were led by River Blanton. He finishes with 13 points. Hunter Toms adds 12. 9 each from Chandler McCready and Keegan Sharp. 6 from Nolan Hornbeck. 2 from Braden Childress. Busy week next week for the K105 Digital Productions team. As running that over really quick, Monday is a weird day. So Monday we will have 2 games. It'll be a doubleheader, but not really a doubleheader. The girls will play Taylor County at 3 o'clock. The boys will play Edmonson County at 7:15. So that'll be both games on K105 and K105 Digital Productions. So we'll have about 2 hours in between the games, but we'll be sure to have coverage of both of those. Then on Tuesday, the Lady Cougars host Davis County. 7 o'clock throw-in for that game, as that'll be on K105 and K105 Digital Productions. Friday, district play, as it'll be a doubleheader. The first one of those, the traditional doubleheader between Grayson County and Whitesville Trinity, as that'll be a home game on K105 and K105 Digital Productions. And then on Saturday, it'll be a home game for the Lady Cougars against the Lady Hawks of LaRue County. So a busy week, all at home though. So we're excited. The Cougar boys also will travel to Apollo on Tuesday. We're going to stay home and do the Lady Cougar game though. That wraps up our coverage so here tonight as Grayson County falls 52-51. I want to thank the K105 Digital Productions crew for all of their hard work. Your camera operator was Cody Brock. Your director was Chase Blaine. So tonight, where Grayson County falls to 2-2 with a 52-51 loss to the Bullitt East Chargers, this is Sam Gormley saying so long, everyone.